say, well, his style is going to make him difficult. This style, no, it's not the style that matters. It's the morale behind the style that matters. It's the intention and the fierceness and the malice and the contempt, the hurt in this particular sport. I like tough guys. All the time in prison, I always ran these guys, they were tough. When they were in, they ain't tough. When they get confronted, they ain't tough. When I bring that pain to them, they ain't tough.
Push that back. Turn those shoulders. Speed and power. Speed and power. That back, is it gonna move itself? Don't slow down now. Keep moving that back. Faster, faster. Don't slow down now. Keep that chin down. Keep those elbows in. Move it, move it. To the inside. I want to see you when the guy's pitching. Now, come on. Do what you do. Inside, inside. Come on, let's go. Those arms moving. Keep those legs moving. Keep working the body. Get to the inside. Push it, kid. Step in, step in. Let me see those toes. Closer to that, kid. Move it, doing great. Inside, inside. Get a good snap in those shoulders. Come on. That chin down. Inside, inside, kid. Come on, let's go. Good job. Get to the inside. That's it. Keep working the body. Step in, step in. Keep those elbows in. Oh, yeah, good work. Come on now, move forward, forward. Let's go, work it out, work it. Keep pushing. I want to see you in this guy's kitchen. Come on. See you punch harder, fast, inside, inside. Back to the body.
Good evening and welcome to this pay-per-view extravaganza. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hey, the first one was so good, they're gonna do it again. We got a much anticipated rematch in our main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. He's making his way to the ring right now, flanked by his cornermen, and just an overall feeling that they're not exactly hyped up for this one.
By way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson! And his opponent across the ring, by way of Denver, the Kid Dempsey.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Tyson's feeling pressure, and he has to be feeling the pressure because all the talk all week has been about the knockout. And yet another big shot comes in. That shot crashes in, and now he crashes to the canvas.
You get lazy with your jab, you get sent to the canvas.
1, 2, 3.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's gonna have to grab on, kill a little time.
Solid hook upstairs. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Solid hook. You know, there was a lot of talk in the lead up to this fight from his opponent saying, hey, I can punch too.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm going to use baseball as an analogy. You have a power pitcher who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but you have another guy who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but he can also throw a curve. He can also hit the corners. He can also throw a changeup. Tyson can do so many more things than his opponent.
Well-placed left hand there. Fires off that hook. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Tyson with a powerful left hand. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Oh, and there you go. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. 5. That's it. The fight is over. Tyson's dream becomes a reality. A first-round knockout.
Still champion of the world,
The heavyweight championship still belongs to Iron Mike Tyson. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, this is Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
In the shoulders. Duck now, kid. Weave out of the way. Nice work, kid.
I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip, a very highly anticipated rematch in our main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between Mike Tyson and Tommy Morrison. Mike Tyson making his way to the ring with a determined giddy-up in his step. Morrison's had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring walks. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson! His adversary, from G.O.A.T, Tommy the Duke Morrison!
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Tyson's been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knock out man after man they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind. Get rid of that guy.
Tommy Morrison's got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. Eddie, I find it unrealistic that this guy's got much of a chance against this power puncher.
Hey, that doesn't make you Notre Dame there, Joe.
Well, it's very easy to see here. You have one fighter who has a distinct advantage in terms of the reach. What do you have to do when you're fighting a guy who you know can bring that long arm out and get there before you can?
Joe, there's two ways to deal with a taller fighter. One is to...
Morrison's hit. Look at that. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. Morrison's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Headshot lands, was a hook. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Mike Tyson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
A good block by Mike Tyson. Those wobbly legs of Mike Tyson have steadied.
But now the question is whether or not his opponent has found something that will work. Found something that will...
Great round now. Wow! What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Harrison's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some.
So the bell to end that round gets him out of danger. But Teddy, my concern is what is he even going to look like when the next round starts?
Well, that's the thing. The corner's going to have to take care of that, get some ice on him. And also, they're going to have to think, do they want him to go back out?
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but what a big shot. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
The ref stops the fight. Tyson's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner and still champion of the world, Mike Tyson!
And Mike Tyson is still heavyweight champion of the world. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Welcome to our World Championship pay-per-view action. Alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. So glad you're with us as we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for a highly anticipated rematch in our main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Muhammad Ali's making his way down to the ring. And he does so with a confidence where he knows he put all the hard work in and he's ready to explode inside those ropes.
Corner, by way of Brooklyn, Mike Tyson! And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of Louisville, the greatest of all time,
Guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Mike Tyson's a real treat for these fans, a pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Now, every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean, the bell goes off and bang, he's rushing to that fire or to start the fire.
Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Muhammad Ali. Little volume punching to the body there. Gets rid of that body shot. If you made a checklist of advantages and disadvantages, obviously you'd want the advantage of hand speed, but you've trained many a guy who's been on the other side where his opponents had the better hand speed. What have you told him? Did you see that? Ali is rocked. Muhammad Ali went down after eating that power punch. This is the Muhammad Ali that so many have come to love. A Muhammad Ali that'll take the tough times and turn them into the great times. Can he pull it off after being knocked down? And he engages in the clinch. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. There's the combo to the body. Protecting his head well with his guard. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Hooking to the body. Fires right back at him. Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. And we come to the end of round number 1. Ali's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Ali's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. We want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs.
Finish with the...
Digs into the belt line with a hook. And bang, and away he goes. This isn't the Ali we are used to seeing. He has been down multiple times tonight. The question is, will this fight even continue? Ali's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. And now another left. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Scores up top with a left. Big uppercut right on the mark. Targeting a left hand down low. Good hook from Muhammad Ali. Ali's in a tough spot here. He is not in. Big shot comes crashing home. He never saw that coming. Muhammad Ali is knocked down by a punch that came from out of left field.
That was like Haley's Comet. You won't be seeing that again for about 10 years.
4, 5. And it's all over. Tyson's bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him.
By way of knockout, your winner and still champion of the world, Mike Tyson.
The heavyweight championship still belongs to Iron Mike Tyson. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, this is Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, with a much-anticipated World Championship on the line tonight. 12 rounds among heavyweights, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind you now. It's time to walk the walk. Mike Tyson's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. Sullivan's on his way to the ring. You can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence.
by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. His adversary, by way of Georgetown, Sullivan.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway. Everyone knows what can take place with this guy. Tyson's knocked out every opponent he's faced. Solid. He is down for that left. Sullivan's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Mike Tyson blocking that punch. Mike Tyson's on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. To the head he goes with a left hand. Well-timed by Mike Tyson. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Sullivan's right hand scores well that time. Big shot he just scored with. Of course, Mike Tyson has a history with being down, but not necessarily out. Will this be like the first knockdown against Buster Douglas or the final one?
1, 2.
So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights. Sullivan's feeling the effects now of that hook. Hey, if you can throw them all, you may just land them all, and he does with that fourth big shot there. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. Look at this. Mike Tyson's got himself a knockout. A first-round knockout. Wow, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner and still champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
And Mike Tyson is still heavyweight champion of the world. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast.